Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading. So, Capricorn, I see that you guys really liked the last video that I made for you. I think that video got the most amount of comments on any video that I've ever recorded. And I'm grateful that you really found that reading helpful, inspiring, and I appreciate all the comments that you made on that video. And for those of you who haven't watched the last reading that I did, I would encourage you to go and look at the last Capricorn reading because it was indeed powerful. Okay. And so everyone else who watched that reading, I hope that you were inspired to go and take the action that you needed to take. Because being inspired is one thing, but you have to be willing to go on that journey that leads to the new beginnings and the new chapters and the upgrades that you're currently praying for. The divine wants you to understand that you can do it. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, sometimes it feels like you are making less progress. But the divine is saying when you understand what is truly going on, you will not doubt yourself. You would not bring yourself down. You would not be so unkind to yourself. Your current situation is connected to your past thoughts. And now you have to make a decision to start thinking new thoughts that empower you to leave situations that are barren, situations that don't give you anything, situations that you have outgrown. This is where you were in the past, and this is the journey that you are going to be going on. But the thoughts from the past landed you in this situation to experience nothing growing, nothing going your way, to experience challenge after challenge after challenge, to experience burnout. And the Two of Swords is here saying to you, Capricorn, that the new thoughts that you have now, especially after listening to that reading and me sharing my story with you, you know that magic, beautiful new beginnings, manifestations, they are all real and possible for anyone who is willing, who is inspired, and who is on a resolution to say that I will not be defeated. Make new thoughts now and go on a journey so that you can exist in the new paradigm that you're praying for. The energies of the twos are about choices and decisions. And yes, you can look at the past and understand that the past thoughts created the reality that you are currently existing in at the moment. But this is not a prison, Capricorn. You can make new thoughts, and the new thoughts that you are thinking coupled with your emotions. This is the key. This is the secret sauce that is here. If your emotions are not excited, if your emotions are not hopeful, full of anticipation of the fact that everything is going to work out just fine, Capricorn, what happens? You just end up creating another situation like this. So your emotions are the fuel, they're the key, they're the doorway that opens up the new portals, the new paradigm, the new timeline that allows you to go in a new direction and exist in that world where everything is like magic. Come and climb that mountain and get to the top. Up here at the top, it's all alone. And so this is why I'm inspiring you to come and go on a journey and not let any challenges faze you. Because indeed greatness was written for you. But to be great, you have to go through the training. You cannot just be great for no particular reason, right? So the divine is saying, yes, greatness is written for you, but you must go on that path. You must go on that journey because the path and the journey is what is going to strengthen you so that when you are at the top of the mountain and your challenges are so much different than what you're experiencing now, you can face anything and you can conquer anything because you are not afraid. But if we just poof, magically put you on top of that mountain with no training, with no mental agility, what will happen? You will just roll back all the way down, equal to the space and time. That is where your mindset is at the moment. Do you understand what I'm saying? If your mindset is down here, Your experiences will be down here because that's what your mindset is. That's where you are comfortable. And if you get lifted up here, you find yourself back there again. So this is why the journey is always important, because it strengthens you. It is not that the divine doesn't love you, the divine is against you. No, the divine understands that part of the training cannot be skipped, because you will get to the top and you will find ways of sabotaging yourself that you go back to the bottom. It is like the analogy. I always tell you to go Google things and to start researching things and to start learning and understanding things on a deeper level, because this creates a shift. And you can go and research how many people have won lotteries all around the world and what percentage of those people within 10 years or less find themselves in worse off situations before they won the lottery. So winning the lottery, yes, might look like a godsend, but if you do not have the mental capacity, the mental ability to stay at the top, you will find yourself back at the bottom. So Capricorn, the divine is saying, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Okay, you are in training right now, and your greatest days are waiting for you. Your best days are waiting for you to go on that journey. Go and do the growing that you need to do. And before you know it, you'll be at the top of the mountain and you'll be looking back and realizing that, you know what, it wasn't even really that bad. Okay. So like I said, if this reading that I'm doing right now is not making sense 100%, go back and watch the last Capricorn reading that I did. And then this reading is going to make much more sense, because the divine wants you to understand that there is new beginnings that are wanting to come into your life, where your heart is bursting with joy, where your heart is bursting with gratitude, and all the dark days, all the experiences that brought tears to your heart, your soul, your mind, they're all behind you. But you must be willing to go on that journey to come and receive this cup that is here. Start looking at your life as a game. If you want to level up to the next game, you must go through all the challenges that are set in this stage of the game where you're playing, and get to the next stage, and then get to the bonus point where you really level up, where things are just magnificent. Okay. For some reason, Capricorn, the divine is really wanting to see major changes happen for you. Because like I could see in the comments, a lot of you are going through so much challenges. But remember what I told you. Your challenges will keep on persisting until you decide. This life is not already decided for you. Every thought, every feeling, especially feeling, is creating the next moment, and the next moment. And if you want to see the change that you want to see, you have to absolutely get inspired and disciplined about what you are thinking, what you are feeling, and above all, go on a mental diet. Be very, very mindful of the things that you're watching, the things that you're consuming mentally. Because if you're consuming garbage mentally, how are you going to go on this journey and win? How are you going to level up? So spend more time educating yourself. Spend more time doing the things that bring inspiration. Spend more times learning and growing. Because when you get here, I'm telling you, the game is so much more different. When you are a millionaire, the game is so much more different, and a lot more is required of you. You know, sometimes I think that when you don't have money, you really think that life is difficult. At the top, the difficulties and the challenges are a lot more than just putting bread and butter on the table and paying your bills and your rent. So this is why the divine is saying you want their resources, the abundance, you want all of that. But you have to know how to look after the blessings when they arrive. And so this is the reason why at this moment in time you start educating yourself financially. You understand that the financial system, everything in the world is changing. 2020, that you look so much different to what we're experiencing now. And if you are not capable of understanding that and asking yourself, how am I going to get affected you are going to find yourself experiencing new challenges that are even more painful than what you're experiencing now. So as 2020, 30 is coming, you're understanding that things are changing and you are starting to move, you are starting to shift, and you are starting to position yourself for the new world. I know that this message is not for everyone, but I feel, Capricorn, that the divine is using me as a mouthpiece for a reason, to truly inspire you, so that when we get to 2030, you are ready for whatever it is that is thrown out there. And to get to 2020, 30, we are still on a journey that is unfolding. And you will be at the top of your game. You will be at the top if you decide to really take the bull by the horns and to go in this direction. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards to elaborate on the messages that are here. Capricorn, we have our new moon ceremony that is happening on the 12th of December. Okay, we've got our 12/12 portal that is going to be happening on that day. So I'm inviting you, as usual, to come and be part of the new moon ceremony. This new moon is going to be the last new moon for 2023. So if you're wanting to be part of that ceremony, that candle magic ceremony where we're coming together, planting our seeds of intentions and being really focused about what it is that we're wanting to bring forth into 2024, go in the description box below. I can't speak. Go in the description box below and reserve your space. And please do remember to write your petition about what it is that you are wanting to manifest, what it is that you're bringing forward into the next chapter. So we have our oracle cards that are on the table, okay? The divine is wanting you to understand that it is important to start seeing the synchronicities, because your guides and your ancestors are leaving, right? They are leaving clues along the way. As you're going on this journey, you're going to be seeing that clues are being left for you to follow. So it is important for you to start seeing the synchronicities. It is important for you to start understanding what the synchronicities are meaning and what they're trying to say to you. So in the comment section below, I want you to comment 111 to give that aha, that nod to your guides, to your ancestors, to say that you will be looking out for the synchronicities and you will be taking the time to see what they mean and what they're trying to tell you and how they are trying to help you. This is really what synchronicities are all about. They are divine help from your guides, from your ancestors, from the divine, from your guardian angels. So as you are going on a journey that is here, leaving some barren situations behind, because nothing is going to grow in this situation, understanding that sometimes you have to go back to ground zero so that you can build a firm, solid foundation, so that the future that you're creating is going to be standing for eternity. The divine wants you to understand that right now, it is important for you to understand that this journey, these readings, being powerful, moving something deep down within you, are meant to be like that, because right now is the time to take inspired action, to align with your destiny, because the stars are aligning for you. Again, the stars are aligning for you. Question is, are you aligning with your destiny? If you are, comment yes in the comment section below. Because sometimes we are not ready to go on the journey, and the stars can align, the doors can open. But if you're not ready, you're not ready, and it is what it is. But then you cannot afford to be complaining for your situation not changing, okay? So the divine is saying that there is something right now that you need to make a decision about and feel inspired to take action. As we're starting to enter your birthday month, you're going to be seeing that your birthday wishes are going to be aligned with you going on a journey, connected to your path, connected to your destiny. Things are going to be unfolding for you in a beautiful way. But will you be able to see the signs and understand what the signs are telling you? All right. It's important to understand that, because the divine is saying to you that despite you feeling that life might be against you, despite feeling maybe lost and confused right now, the divine is saying that you are actually very lucky, okay? You are just misinterpreting the challenges that you're going through. The challenges that you're going through are meant to strengthen you. And the more you start understanding them, the more you're going to be looking at challenges in a different way. You'll be thankful for the strength that they're trying to give you. Capricorn, the divine is saying that for some of you have been praying for a sign. You've been praying for an answer. And the divine is saying, well, here is the answer that you prayed for. Here's the sign that you prayed for. Like I said, this reading, the reading I did a couple of days ago for you, they are all meant to inspire and move something deep down within you, in your subconscious mind. Because in your subconscious mind, this is where your programming is. And if we can go in and change the program, then we are going to be seeing that the results will be changing. It's like going on a website. Okay, you can see how the website looks like. And you're like, I don't really like the color of this website. And you could be trying to change the color of what you can see. Nothing is going to change. You're going to have to go behind the scenes and change the coding. So equally for you, the divine is saying, for some of you, you're feeling frustrated because your barren situation is not giving you what it is that you're currently praying for. You can cry, you can scream, you can get as frustrated as you want. But if you are not willing to go behind the scenes and to change the coding through your emotions, change the coding and the programming in your subconscious mind, your reality will keep on showing you the same thing over and over again. And for anyone who's ever coded a website, you know that sometimes you are just looking for like a really small code, and it's amongst all this writing, and you try to change this, nothing changes. You have to go back and change something else, nothing is changing, and it's really frustrating because sometimes it's very difficult to spot exactly what it is that you're looking for. For those of you who know, you know what I'm talking about. And then eventually you find where it says, okay, red, and then you know, okay, this is where I need to type in green. You type it in, save it, refresh the page, and now the green color shows up. So the divine is saying, don't get frustrated, but rather understand what it is that needs changing. The programming, the coding inside is what is responsible for how you are playing this game and how you are winning and how you are showing up. The divine is saying that for some of you, okay, we need to understand that life has put you through a lot. A lot of people have put you through a lot. You've dealt with narcissists, with bullies, with backstabbers. You have dealt with all those types of people. And yes, it is important to take the lessons that you learned. Absolutely. But at the same time, do not keep looking back, feeling hurt, feeling like you want revenge, or feeling some type of way emotionally, right? We're looking this way. Feeling whatever emotions that you're feeling connected to people who've done the most, who've put you through the most. The divine is saying, turn around and focus on the journey that you're going on, because understand that karma will come. Karma has seen everything that has been happening, that has been playing out. Karma has seen all the people who've taken your belongings, your inheritance, people who have cheated you, people who've backstabbed you, that you worked and worked and worked, but you had nothing to show for it. Again, this is not where you are meant to be. Your blessings are somewhere else. So go on that journey. And for you, don't look back like here. Okay. It's interesting that these two cards are both looking backwards. Don't look back, because Lady Justice, karma, will come and look back at what's happened. For you, turn around and look forward, understanding that you are lucky. So look at the luck that is coming in. Look at that. Instead of you looking at the past, feeling hurt, feeling disappointed, feeling some type of way. The past is what it is. And Lady Justice will visit that at the right time. It's interesting that the blindfolding is here and the blindfolding is there. So remove the blindfold, look forward. And when Lady Justice comes and deals with this situation in a fair way. Lady Justice is unbiased. The fairness is 100%. Not only that, the energies of the swords is here. And karma, holding the sword, this is the sword of truth. So the divine is saying that this reading is saying, Lady Justice will come and deal with the truth of the situation, handle the situation for you, remove the blindfold, look forward, take that sword of truth and hear the truth that is here, that is meant to inspire you to go in a new direction, to understand that you are lucky, and let this motivate you as you are living a barren, you can see that barren situation that is there, that desert-like situation that is there, leaving that behind because you know that this is not going to give you nothing, but the future will. So do you decide to stay here at a crossroad, not knowing which direction to go in, not knowing whether you should go back to the past and keep on bringing up what happened in the past and causing yourself pain, wanting apologies from people who've hurt you in the past? You're never going to get that. It is like being bitten by a snake and then chasing the snake down and asking it to apologize to you. It's not going to happen. So the divine is saying, as you're at a crossroad, you remove the blindfold. You see that you are lucky. You take the gifts and the blessings that are here, and you hold the hand of your guides and your ancestors, and you go in a new direction. And then this is when this magic unfoldment will start happening for you. So beloved, it is a journey, okay? But the journey that is worth going on. This is a journey of a lifetime. So I'm going to see you when you arrive at the top, okay? We're all cheering you on. So again, in the comment section below, comment, I am lucky, because indeed you are. On that note, I'll see you in my next reading, and it is a goodbye from me.